What's up, Pan Dudes? Peter Von Panda here. Hey, I just picked up myself some tire ink. It's a permanent marker for tire lettering, and we're going to use it as intended on a lawnmower. I suppose you could use it on cars too. I always liked when I saw the lettering on car tires, man, as you're spinning, kind of remind me of the old hot rods and muscle cars growing up in Detroit. But gonna use it here. I've got some pretty awesome lettering like Carlisle Turf Saver on these tires here, and just thought I'd highlight the lettering that's on them. Now, it works really well when that lettering is nice and 3D raised. Obviously, the flusher it is to the tire, the harder it is to paint in the lines. And so what we're going to do here is I'm going to shake this pen up. I got two of them. I'm not sure if one is going to be enough for 4 tires, and then we will try to paint these letters and see how it looks. All right, guys, so I got the tire ink done. I used one pen, but a couple things that I will say. One, you can see that, you know, painting it on is kind of a little funny. It's not like a Sharpie. I mean, it's like a paint pen. And so getting the paint to come out evenly is a little bit tricky with this sucker. You can get it on, but I almost wished at some points I would have had like a brush as opposed to a paint pen. Now, a couple tips here before you do it. One, I was able to do all 4 tires with one pen, but it's a lawnmower and the tires and the printing is pretty small. And so if you're going to do road huggers or your Pirellis or something like that, I would say you're probably going to need 2 or 3 pens, and you know, at 12 or 13 bucks a piece, kind of keep that in mind. Now, the other thing to make it a little easier is kind of the ergonomics of putting it on. As you can see, I was laying on my side, and because I'm right-handed, I always needed to be laying on my left side, which gets kind of annoying. So if you have a lift and you can put the tires up to kind of eye height and do it, that's going to be a much better kind of arrangement. And if you have ability to take off your tires and do them on a table or something, that's even better. The last thing I will say is that what you want to do is do it when the tires are brand new too. So you want to you know, have kind of raised, really distinct, you know, form and feature of the letters. These tires are a year or two old already, and so kind of the, you know, the height and the sharp edge of the lettering is being lost a little, so you kind of have to artistically put that in. And you know, it's not the easiest thing, but when they're raised up and the letters are really defined, it's going to be a lot easier for you. And the last thing I will say is don't shake the pen to get ink or paint out when the cap is off, because you will spray it all over, and I've got it on my face to prove it. So that might just be a common sense one, but I wouldn't have brought it up if I hadn't done it. So there we go. The lawnmowers continue to come along, but there you have tire ink paint pen. Peter Von Panda out.